You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I am back. Rudrance for Black and White Sports 2. Well, we're going to talk about KYLER Murray and 49ers' great defensive player, all-world defensive player Nick Bosa, and his message he had to the Cardinals if you draft KYLER Murray. Now, judging by how things have gone for Cliff Kingsbury and Steve Keim, maybe they wish they would have drafted Nick Bosa, because he warned them and he smashed KYLER Murray when it came to the Cardinals coming out and choosing KYLER Murray in that very draft. And we've got the Cardinals and their new uniforms and the fact that their own fan base is like, really? We're a train wreck of a franchise. We are a train wreck of a franchise, and their fans let the Cardinals know it about their new uniforms. Let's get to Nick Bosa over KYLER Murray. This is PFT. Nick Bosa to the Cardinals before the 2019 draft. If you draft KYLER Murray over me, I'll haunt you. I mean, it's kind of crazy. The general manager has no job. Cliff Kingsbury has no job. I mean, this KYLER Murray thing, if you take a step back and be objective, it has not worked out for the Cardinals. It has not. Too small, attitude problems, leadership issues. I mean, they gave him a brand new extension like this guy was an absolute franchise quarterback, and you had NFL coaches that did not have jobs, that were trying to get NFL head coaching jobs, that turned away from the Cardinals because of Murray at quarterback. What does that tell you? Sean Payton, Brian Flores wanted nothing to do with this Cardinals job over KYLER Murray. Yeah. The Cardinals took KYLER Murray with the first overall pick in the 2019 NFL draft, and the 49ers took Nick Bosa second. Bosa told the Cardinals before that draft they were making a mistake. That's the word from former Cardinals general manager Steve Keim, who says that the Cardinals viewed Bosa as the best overall prospect in the draft. Wow. That's a bombshell right there. They took KYLER Murray, but they had Nick Bosa number one on their board. Whoa. Interesting. That's pretty crazy to me. Quote, when Cliff Kingsbury and I got together to see players and have dinners, we went to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and had dinner with Nick Bosa prior to the draft and loved him, obviously. He was our highest graded guy on the board. He was amazing in every way, Keim told Colin Cowherd. But Bosa knew the Cardinals would go with the quarterback over their top-graded player and warned them he'd be coming after that quarterback if the NFC West rivals 49ers took him at number 2. Quote, he puts his arm around me and Cliff Kingsbury, both of us, in basically a headlock, Keim said. And he said, I think you guys are going to end up taking that little quarterback. And if you do, he looked over at me and said, Steve, I will haunt you for the rest of your career. That career didn't last much longer, Steve Keim. Keim's career as a general manager is over, but Bosa, the NFL's reigning defensive player of the year, continues to haunt opposing quarterbacks. Wow. So they had Bosa number one on their board, and they took a quarterback, and keep this in mind about KYLER Murray, and I've brought this up before, but Chris Sims has talked about on PFT the fact that many teams around the league did not even have KYLER Murray as a draftable quarterback. Think about that. Not even a draftable quarterback. Why? Because of his size. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know that his size bothers me as much as the lack of leadership and the intangible issues. Okay? Because some people will bring up Bryce Young. When it comes to being a leader and a lover of football and a guy that's going to study his ass off and go the extra mile and always be in the facility and doing all these things to become a better quarterback, team. Bryce Young is that guy. Kyler Murray is not that guy. So, that's going to be the big difference between these two quarterbacks. And I really hope that Kyler Murray and his size doesn't influence. And it looks like it's not going to. It looks like the Carolina Panthers are going to take Bryce Young. But I just wanted to say that. Look, I know they're similar in size, but they're very, very different on the very important intangibles that you need out of a franchise quarterback. Kyler Murray and the Cardinals are getting roasted by the fans for their poor uniform designs. Marca.com, Kyler Murray was under center and front and center of the Arizona Cardinals' new uniforms release photo, and despite the team's new threads still showing their classic burgundy, white, and black colors, some fans don't seem too thrilled about the poor design that they have. Wow. So, there we are. That's the moment you've been waiting for. Let's click this. There we are. New threads right there. Are these new? I mean, okay. I could have swore I've seen this burgundy on burgundy thing and this all white thing before. Interesting. I can't say I'm impressed by those uniforms in the slightest. The Cardinals are having a rough off-season after a disappointing last season, being the team with the third worst record in the entire NFL, with allegations of the owner's misconduct and even cheating. Now they're on the spotlight thanks to their new uniforms, but not precisely in the way that they would have hoped for, as fans don't seem happy about the new uniforms. And here's some of the tweets. All right, so this is a reply right here. Boring. All the fake leaks were better. Seems exactly like the franchise right now. Disappointing. Yikes. Another Cardinals fan with a little SpongeBob action. Cardinals fan, after all the hype about the, quote, new jerseys for months. Oh, not the infamous crickets chirping. Nothing. Daffy Duck dancing on stage. No applause. Wow. Here's one right here. Simple. Failure. Yeah. Okay. Failure. Yikes. This is not good, Arizona Cardinals. What a crazy build-up for something I could have designed in 15 seconds. I guess I don't get it. I mean, what's new about this exactly? And I mean, I guess, granted, but I'm a Niners fan, so NFC West, I see a lot of Cardinals games, obviously. I guess this might be new. Who knows? Okay, I'm sure there's some like little variations or this, that, and the third, but I can't say I'm impressed by this in the least. I don't. Man, there's some franchises out there that have got themselves in some serious messes, and a lot of it's got to do with extensions, quarterback decisions, right? I mean, it's the same culprits. Do you know what's messed up about the Cardinals? I thought the Cardinals got out of this. I thought they got themselves out of this dumpster fire franchise mode. They seem to be right back where they were back when Bidwell's dad owned the team. Like, we've come full circle, and he's turned into his father. Yikes. That's crazy. You know, we thought maybe we were talking about outlier seasons, right? Kurt Warner, all that success, all that. Some flashes initially with this quarterback. And now you've got a quarterback under extension that doesn't want to study and doesn't want to work. You've got bad uniforms. You got an owner that seems to be under investigation. I can tell you right now, the NFL wants him out. And then they're coming for you, Mark Davis, so you better be careful. But the Jets, Cardinals, Browns, Deshaun Watson, Broncos, more stable franchise, but still gave a really bad extension to Russell Wilson. It's kind of a nightmare out there. I think it's hilarious that Nick Bosa said, "Oh, you bleeped up." Steve Keim, Cliff Kingsbury, you bleeped up. Can we say Nick Bosa is wrong? Coaches turning away this job because of Kyler Murray. He's injured because he's tiny. Doesn't have work ethic and leadership skills. Bosa, Defensive Player of the Year. Oops. Number 1 on their board, didn't draft him. Clown show. Wow. Peace, I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.